Okay. Ever since I was a little kid, I always had dreams of being a singer and a songwriter. And when I turned 30 years old, I got signed to a record deal. And at that moment, I had felt like I had arrived, like I'd finally made it, that all my dreams were coming true. It was such an exciting time for us. I quit my paramedic job and we set out doing full-time music. And about as soon as I got that record deal, I lost it. About 8 months or so into that venture, I got dropped from my record label. I had no backup plan. I had put all my hopes, all my heart, all my effort into this, and it just felt like it was completely derailing, like a total crash and burn. I couldn't go get my job back, so I started working for my father-in-law, digging ditches and shoveling for him at his landscape company. Had a shovel in my hands for months. Several months later, I was invited from a regional promoter out in Oklahoma to come out and play some shows regionally around the Tulsa area. He said he could book some shows for me for a few weeks to help me pay my bills. And as soon as I got there, man, I knew I was in for it. The very first night of that tour, the very first concert that we played, nobody showed up. Like 0 people came. Night after night, every show was literally a no-show, or 2, 3 people. I mean, it was devastating. And I felt so heavy and so embarrassed. A few days later into that tour, I got the stomach flu so bad, and I was so sick, man. I thought I was gonna die inside of this little Motel 6 on the side of the road. You know, here I am, sick inside this hotel. The weight of the world is on my shoulders. I'm this 31-year-old guy who just trying to make it happen, and I feel like an absolute failure. For me, the final straw was when we played this little church in a strip mall. You know, it's like the Little Caesars, a liquor store, and a church. And so I left that church that night with a $14 love offering. And when I saw that envelope, I just knew, like, okay, it's over. I'm tapping out. I have completely failed and it's done. I was so scared. I remember driving out to the place where we were staying, and I just sat in my van, I turned the engine off, and I just had a massive breakdown. Like the breakdown of all breakdowns, I just lost it. And I just started screaming at God. I started yelling at him and just pouring out every grievance that I had built up in that moment. I remember saying things to him like, I knew I couldn't trust you. I knew you were gonna let me down. I knew you didn't have a plan for me. I knew you weren't really good. But when I'm literally sitting here cursing God and he should just be done with me, it was in that moment of absolute being at the end where I felt this still small voice just come in and say, I've got you. I've always had you. I've had you this whole time. I am going to show you who your source is. This song, Oklahoma, is really built on that moment and every other moment like it. Oklahoma isn't just a place, it's a marker. It's a line in the ground. In the Old Testament, people would build altars to God as physical reminders so that when the future got uncertain, they could look back and say, God met me here. He didn't fail me then, and he won't fail me now. This song is meant to take us back to the moments when God made a way, back to the truth that if he brought you out once, he'll do it again. Oklahoma is about refusing to forget. He didn't teach you how to swim back then just to watch you drown right now. Remember your history with God. Because sometimes the most powerful thing we can do in the present moment is to remember.